I was going to say, I know you're here because he's just sending me stuff and sending me stuff. So you are our second freebie for the day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. It's nice to see you. If you want to sign up for one of these readings, guaranteed to happen between 2 and 3 o'clock today, you can go to ktothemedium.com. You can hit book now and scroll down to join my live stream. I'll be here till like 4 if you guys want to have me, okay? Okay, so Lexi Rose wants to talk to Peter. I've got some, hey, thank you, Hiding, for following me here. Here is a screenshot of the facts that I have gotten from him, and let's go ahead and like review them a little bit. Okay, so Lexi Rose talking to Peter. He tells me, so he says he's like a father figure, but he feels very young, so kind of like post-start, you know. I write before his time, so he feels like a father figure. He feels very young to be a father figure, though, but either way, he tells me that whatever it was, he didn't necessarily see it. There wasn't any time to like move out of the way. I get like an analogy of like a storm or adverse weather or metaphorical storm like coming through, and one thing leads to another. There's a partial responsibility, but I feel it revolving kind of around a situation. The partial responsibility is right here. And then something about, I don't know if I said this yet, but I get a pretty strong sign that we didn't see it coming. Okay. Hey Danielle, we have another person today, and if you want to join the queue, we can. So don't give up. I have a whole nother freebie to announce, and you guys can get guaranteed in line today right on my website. So no worries. So Lexi Rose. Also, I feel like we may have a t-shirt or something made in honor of his memory through the things that he wore. And then he tells me that he keeps declining and declining and declining. Something like keeps going downhill. I get a sense of like we try to like prop it up and the other side goes bad. We prop it up and the other side goes bad. Hey, well, it's Tuesday, so I'm here for the rest of the week. But we're talking to Lexi Rose right now. Well, you guys seem to really like that MVP benefit today, so I'm going to keep that going. If you get filtered, try and reply to a moderator's comment. So Kayla Rose is a moderator. B can also comment. And if it begins to filter you, you can just reword what you are saying, okay? Yes, hopefully they are still here, but I have good vibes. I think that they are still here, to be honest. Gonna move my logo just a little bit. Cool, she said she was here. Fantastic. Internet gods, dang it, how do I get on the list? Well, you can get yourself on a guaranteed list by going to ktothemedium.com, hit book now, and fill out the form to join my live stream. That is how you can get on a guaranteed list, and that will start after our third reading, as long as our third reading is here today. We'll see, make sure. This is type in caps or use emojis, right? I like how thinking about it's thinking about it. Hi Donna, how are you? We are just waiting for Lexi Rose. Oh, Lexi Rose commented herself. Okay, she puts hearts in there, so I didn't even know you could do that. So now tag yourself and then put an explanation behind it and see what happens. We must be getting spirit in strong. I'm trying to keep it to just this one spirit, to be honest, but you have this older lady on the other side, and a couple of other things, a couple of other people, and some dogs, and it's a chaos. It's fucking chaos, okay? So I'm just keeping it together right now. But this is what Peter tells me. So to the best of your ability, let me know what resonates. You can also rephrase things, put an emoji in there. The chaos continues and the internet gods do not play around. So make sure you are following me. If you have to keep scrolling, go ahead and follow me. Don't feel discouraged if you don't get a freebie right now, because you can always go to my website, ktothemedium.com. Natasha, thank you so much. Hi, Vanjie Combs. Heart right back to you. Thanks for being an MVP member. That's the star right by your comment section. Yes. Lexi Rose, let's tell us something different. Who is this person to you? Sometimes if we start with like, how did they die? TikTok is a little filtery, but who is this to you? Would love to know. Maybe that's something a little simpler. Hey, Megs, thank you so much for following me, and I'm so glad you found me too. I wonder if I'm getting filtered. Lexi Rose. Oh, and it's your papa, and he adopted you. Oh my goodness. So first of all, what are the chances the two people that we are already bringing in today are both papas, okay? And he passed from ALS, so he takes part. Aww, he was 65, and I kept feeling like I can't tell how old he is because he feels like a father figure, but he feels so much younger than that. He was a father figure to you when he didn't even have to be. This is your papa. He passed from ALS, a situation, and then they're all passing from situations that just like get out of control. We didn't see it about to get worse. It happened really quickly. You also didn't get a chance to say goodbye, but he loves how you're he's talking about when we were going to go to the hospital, like those final moments. He's like, I shouldn't have stalled as much as I did, wouldn't have made much of a difference, but I feel like we're taking the partial responsibility for, like, you know, maybe a symptom or so. But he ensures me that he didn't see it or didn't expect it to feel like that, be like that toward the end of his life, okay? And that's okay. Must be a theme because I was asking about my pawpaw too. Isn't that wild? And I'm glad this is resonating with so many, but let me just talk to Lexi Rose in the comment section. Did you make anything out of his clothes or make anything in honor of his memory? He keeps talking about how you're choosing to cherish that. He's showing me pictures, an album, maybe even ashes. He keeps saying thank you to me, so maybe you helped even take care of him toward the end, but he absolutely loves it, right? Whew. And I'm so happy that so many of you guys are resonating with her reading. Listen, Spirit's not here to waste your time. I am, thoroughly. Spirit, never gonna waste your time. I just have to be mentally ready for the influx, for sure. All right, thank you, Mystical Wick and Wonder. Was that your name? I think that's what she said. It could be her brother Peter too. Where did you see that? I did not see that. Okay, so let me know who this sounds like to you. We have shirts in honor of his memory. He's, oh my gosh, I also have my brother Peter who passed at 25. Yeah, takes partial responsibility, didn't see it coming, one thing leads to another. There's two Peters from Homegirl. Oh, two Peters from the same person. There happens to be Peter. And she's like, no, Kato, this doesn't sound like my papa, even though we happen to have a papa named Peter. The heck? Okay. She's like, this kind of sounds like my 25-year-old brother. I'm like, what? Yeah. Okay, so how did your brother pass? Taking responsibility, didn't see it right till it comes, ignoring one of the signs and symptoms, not acting on it, but it didn't necessarily matter. And did you make something in honor of his memory? I missed it. Was my name called? Not yet. Oh, this is one of those impending, how did he pass? You can always reply to a comment. Yeah, tell us how he passed. Because what I do with my mediumship, I present to you signs and symbols or of a blueprint of whoever it is that comes through when I say your person's name. So especially if your brother has the exact same name. Lexi says it was an overdose. Okay, that is exactly who I'm talking to. Do you have clothes made in honor of his memory? Yeah, didn't see it, didn't expect it to end his life. I'm like, it's kind of like a father figure, but he's saying he passed before his time. Yeah, you have to have clothes for sure. A blanket of shirt. Okay, that, she goes, it's a blanket of shirts. And so I think that I'm sold, because if we look at this, and it'll be on your recording, you'll have to see it the entire time. Even before we started this reading, it was already written down. And he said how he wants to be known is the shirts that we made. Okay, so he says specifically there is memories made from these shirts, and you have a blanket of shirts. I have to say that that is your brother saying he is here, and that he's taking partial responsibility, and he didn't see it coming, and he didn't expect it to end his life. Oh, sorry about the comment issue. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Spirit's going to do that, and I love how they were going to interrupt us until they got it through the correct way. So yes, I would say that sounds much more like your brother, and the biggest thing is he didn't expect it to kill him, and he takes partial responsibility for not taking responsibility. It happens. That's why we tell you to reply to comments. Right, right, right. All right, cool. So that one was a 10-minuter instead of a 5-minuter, but we always get to whoever it is we're trying to talk to, and thank you so much for letting me bring your brother through. Beautiful they have the same name. Probably very, very helpful, to be honest. All right, cool. What happened to brother? He overdosed. That's why he was taking the responsibility for it. He must have needed help. He must have gotten assistance and wishy-washed on it. Okay, and so yeah, 2 Peter for 1. Ooh, 2 Peters for 1. That's I don't know. That doesn't sound like we should say it out loud.